All right, gang, welcome to another episode of One Beer Leads to Another. We are here in beautiful downtown sunny Kansas City, stopping into Rochester Brewing and Roasting. Let's go inside and see what they got on tap. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of One Beer Leads to Another. I'm here in Kansas City, Missouri? Kansas City, Kansas is the one that's always on Cops. Anyways, we're here in Kansas City at the Rochester Brewing and Roasting Company. They do beer, they do coffee, and they do community, whatever that means. And we're here of all the breweries that we could go to in Kansas City. I'm only going to one this time. We're going to this one because of regular viewer Martha Marie Welshofer, formerly of Genesee, New York, and a big fan of Rochester, New York. So we came to the Rochester Brewery for our good friend Martha. Anyways, I got a flight here, and we're going to start out with the La Cultura Cream Ale. You can see it there. Even though this is dedicated to Martha Welshofer, whenever we have a cream ale, we of course always think of Scott Simonson of Hammondsport, New York, a big cream ale lover, and a regular viewer of the channel. At least I hope he is. So there we go. It's got a nice little kind of lemony, kind of a nice little fruity nose to it. Yeah, it's not knock your socks off, but it's a good, solid cream ale. We're going to go ahead and give that 3.5 Champleys. So next up here is what they call their cold IPA. So they actually have 3 IPAs here, the beer tenderist told me, with varying degrees of hoppiness. This is the least hoppy, which is what I got. There's also a New England IPA that's kind of in the middle, and then there's a triple that's like at the top of the list in terms of hoppiness. That has a really nice little fruity nose to it. I'm just noticing negative points for not branding the sipping glasses. Wow. So if that's the least hoppy, I wouldn't have wanted to try the other two because that has a really, really heavy aftertaste on my tongue. But it is what they said it is. It's a cold IPA. I'm going to go ahead and give that another 3.5 Champleys. Okay, guys, our next beer up here in our four beer flight, I should say. This is the Orange Creamsicle IPA. I saw it on the menu and I said, oh, I have to try that. I do get a hint of the orange in the nose from that. You can see it's nice and cloudy, kind of like a New England or a hazy IPA. Let's go ahead and give this a taste. Okay, it is that is the least hoppy of the beers that I've had of these other IPAs. I don't necessarily like the creamsicle, the orange kind of flavor to it. I mean, it is what they said it was. Let me taste it again, because I like to be fair to people. I mean, it is what they said it is. I hate to be the hobgoblin of consistency. But I'm going to go ahead and give this beer another 3.5 Champleys. Okay, guys, last up on our sampling here today is the Rochester Original Coffee Stout. As soon as I saw it on the menu, I figured it was probably going to be my favorite. I don't know, we'll see. You can see it's got a nice dark stout. Oh boy. And because they're a coffee roastery here, I figured it would also be good, but boy, it's got a nice coffee nose to it. Wow. Wowzer. I think Donald Arthur Champley would greatly approve of this. It's not a 5 Champley beer. But wow, let me taste that again because I had a little bit too much of the creamsicle aftertaste on my tongue when I took the first sip. So, yeah, that is a really good coffee stout. I'm going to go ahead and give that 4.5 Champleys. And we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I'm a little under the weather. I was on the fence about going to get some beers, but let's wrap it up here. Rochester Brewing and Roasting Company. 2 thumbs up. Let me get the 2 thumbs in there. 2 thumbs up. It's a great little space. They have games. They have good music. They have artwork on the walls for sale. It seems like a nice little community space, as they say. So that will do it for us. Remember, if you like the videos, hit the like button. If you really like the videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's try to get our subscribers up. And we will see you down the road, literally and figuratively, on another episode of One Beer Leads to Another.